someone is asking, do you think that in some aspects the global implosion of liberalism has brought good aspects forward, or at least has shed light on some of the issues that Muslims throughout the decades haven't addressed?
I don't know. Like, if the thing is, in terms of implementation, it gets murky. If someone implements liberalism in a good way, and another person implements Islam in a very bad way, I'm sure there's going to be some good that comes from the liberal society that's not afforded to the people in the Muslim society. And that is because it's not because of liberalism, but it's because of whatever other factors. For instance, in Japan, capitalism allowed Japan to become one of the most technologically advanced countries in the world. Now, is it because of capitalism? It's difficult to make the case. But if they had a communist state, it's difficult to say that they would also be as innovative, right? So there's a case for it, but at the end of the day, look, are we talking about laws or are we talking about implementation? And when it comes to counterfactual history, then no one really knows. I mean, that's the truth. With counterfactual history, if you go back and if it was this way, well, hindsight is always 20/20. We don't know. But we do know that a lot of the scientific revolutions happened when there was religious communities, like the scientific revolution with Copernicus and Galileo and so on. That happened when it was a majority Christian influence. Yeah, they tried to kill Galileo and all that kind of thing. But if you want a good summary in terms of books to read, there's a book called Galileo Goes to Trial, and this is by Ronald Numbers. And Ronald Numbers, in general, he writes books on the history of science. Ronald Numbers, a very famous historian of science, and he shows that it's not true. That it's not the case that, you know, whenever there existed a religious community, for example, that technology was stunted. I dedicate a couple of paragraphs to this in my small booklet, which is free to download, called The Scientific Deceptions of the New Atheists. You can get that for free from the Sapiens Institute. You can download it, inshallah.